Hi, this is Melanie for the Pardesi channel. I'm here to do a review of the wonderful comedy film Badhaai Ho. Badhaai Ho stars Ayushmann Khurrana and Sanya Malhotra, who we know from the Dangal film, and also Pataka, which I was not able to see recently released. This film is just such a wonderful, warm-hearted, but extremely funny film. If you watched my trailer reaction to the trailer, I literally almost fell off this chair laughing because there were such great lines and it was just so funny. Ayushmann Khurrana has such a talent for comedy, and he doesn't shy away from these a little bit of a edgy kind of film. I mean, he did a film about erectile dysfunction. He did Vicky Donor, where he was a sperm donor. This one reminds me a little bit of the film The Second Father of the Bride films. In this case, you have a young man instead of a daughter, but a young man getting married and wanting to start a family, and all of a sudden, as we saw in the trailer, it's his mother that discovers that she is pregnant with a late in life baby. Now, I normally wouldn't mention the age of an actress, but I took a friend who normally has not seen that many Hindi films with me, and we were both kind of wondering at the age of the actress, because they set her up to look tired, to look like she was having a horrible pregnancy, to look older. I don't know how old she was supposed to be in the script. I guess in her 40s. The actress herself, Neena Gupta, who's excellent, born in 1959. And then her husband is played by Gajraj Rao, who stole the movie whenever he was on screen. He would just have these little looks. His expressions were just delicious. I loved every scene that he was in. And there was another show stealer that we saw in the trailer, and that's the one that played the grandma. So the husband's, Gajraj Rao's, his mother in the film is Sureka Sikri. She was something else. She was a firecracker. We saw that in the trailer. So we had the full families. We have Ayushmann, who's somewhere in his 20s, I guess, in the film, ready to get married to his office mate. And then we have also a younger brother in the household who is in high school. The whole setup is that it's just so embarrassing for everyone that the mother has gotten pregnant. Like, Ayushmann's character just seemed dumbfounded that his parents could still be having sex. And it's just, that's so awkward and that's embarrassing. And of course, they live in a colony where the word spreads like wildfire of her condition. The kid who's in high school, the younger brother, gets teased. There's, and basically Ayushmann just really cannot come to grips with it and is just kind of in a state for half the movie about it. But one of the most touching moments of the film, of course, the grandma gives a lot of guff when she first hears and explodes. But then when there's a family celebration and her daughter-in-law, is being berated and why didn't you get an abortion and so forth, which I did love. That was all her decision. They made it her decision in the movie. One of the most moving moments to me in the film was when the grandmother, the mother-in-law, finally stands up for her daughter-in-law who had been by her through health crises and whatever. And as my friend said to me, I knew I was going to laugh, but I didn't know I was going to cry so much. It was really heartwarming. You can imagine the whole birth scene. All of that was with the little tiny baby was, yeah, I was tearing up too. One thing is, I'm not sure how late in life, but they didn't really deal with the fact that can be kind of dangerous and there can be a lot of risks for a baby, for a mother having a late in life pregnancy. And that could have been the subject a little bit more melodrama, but they didn't really go there. It was just a really nice balance of a lot of comedy, a lot of family drama, just a lot of little funny one-liners, and then some really pull the heartstrings, heartwarming moments too. I really liked Sanya Malhotra's. It was very different, obviously, than Dangal. I think she did a really good job, but Ayushmann Khurrana he is he's just known for these parts where he's just so put upon, and he gets, you know, that look on his face, and he's so funny in these comedic roles. He's such a talent, and I'm pleased for this director, Amit Ravindernath Sharma, who directed Tavar, which I liked, which I guess not a lot of other people liked, but I did enjoy Tavar. It had some great moments. It had some great songs, like that Superman song. I think this is going to be a hit, and I'm pleased for him because I think he is a talented director. He helped, of course, write the script, but it seemed like there was a team of also 4 other writers that worked on dialogues and story. But this film, we were at an early morning show, first show here in the U.S. in Chicago, and there was a decent number of people there. And I was thinking to myself, this has been that many people that are showing up for the morning. I'm sure it was very crowded for the evening shows. So I'm pleased that he is getting a hit. This director, and Ayushmann, man, what a year. He's having an amazing number of films. I haven't seen the film that he did with Taboo, which is also out in theaters right now. So, wow, he's just having successful films on top of each other playing in the theaters. So, that's awesome. This is definitely going to be the winner for the weekend because I didn't go to see Namaste England. I've seen some savage reviews for that. I may still go see it because I have a soft spot in my heart for Arjun Kapoor and Pariniti Chopra. But wow, this is definitely, I think, going to be the film to see. And I do urge you to go see it in the theater. It's super fun to see it in a crowd. My audience, I mean, there were song cues and there were things that I didn't completely get, but people were dying laughing around me. There was just a lot of laughter, so many good lines, but also just the expressions on their face. Raj playing the father, especially scene stealer in so many scenes. I really loved his relationship. Normally a movie like this, I thought it would be mostly about Ayushmann and just a teeny bit about the parents, but they really gave a significant amount of time to the parents' relationship. And it was so touching, and you could see there was so much love there. Yeah, as the grandma said, they deserved a little sexy. So I just loved the moments of the husband and wife together. They really, you could tell, just they had a years long relationship, and it was so warm and loving. So I really enjoyed how much equal time they gave to the parents in this movie. That was awesome. I highly urge you to see this film because it was hilarious. And as my friend said, I knew I was going to laugh, but I didn't know I was going to cry. It's very heartwarming too. Please like and share this video. Follow me on Twitter at PardesiYT. Subscribe here to the Pardesi channel. And if you hit the bell, then you'll get a notification whenever I have a new trailer reaction or film review.